Welcome to part 14 of a 14-part playthrough of Flashpoint Legacy of Flame, developed by Ken Franklin, Chris Leader, and Kevin Rogers, and published by Indie Boards and Cards. After 2 training sessions and 11 fires, we have finally reached the end of our campaign. Journalist Rose Kaplan is still missing since the fair, and now the mayor wants us at the opening of Jefferson Brismore's new warehouse. As we're en route, the call comes in. The arsonist has struck at the warehouse. Worse still, a tank of methyl octanate has caught fire. Is this all just an insurance scam for Jefferson Brismore? Will we be able to contain the blaze? Join us as we play Flashpoint Legacy of Flame, Episode 12, Legacy of Flame. Seems a bit redundant. But Episode 12, Legacy of Flame. Your team is at the hospital, waiting on information about Smokey. Police are present in the lobby interviewing witnesses to try and locate Rose Kaplan. Your team worries that the arsonist may have sinister plans for the journalist, given how hard she has been trying to break the story. Yes, those left-handed plans. Captain Singh walks into the waiting room, his face a picture of sadness.
I spoke to Smokey's doctor. He's still in critical condition, totally unresponsive.
The captain collects himself.
We'd better get back to the firehouse. There's something I need to show all of you.
Back at the firehouse, Captain Singh passes around a file for everyone to see.
Years ago, when Smokey and I were in the same company together, he told me he was being pressured by a superior not to investigate too hard into a particular fire at one of Brismore's properties. I told him not to listen, but the pressure on him was intense. He ultimately ruled it accidental. No one thought much about it. Then a few months later, an almost identical fire broke out. The second fire resulted in the death of a fellow firefighter. Smokey was always haunted that he didn't investigate the first scene enough. He was sure the fires were related, but he could never prove it. I've been looking into it, and all across the country, a lot of Brismore's other places have burned down, and more times than not, the investigator just doesn't look hard enough. There's one common thread, however.
Captain Singh pulls out a different file with notes written in Smokey's untidy scrawl. He hands it to you as the phone rings. One report in particular is starred, circled, and underlined. It reads, "Accelerant used, methyl octanate." When the captain hangs up, you can see him trying to maintain his composure.
That was Chief Buck on the phone, he tells you. Brismore's warehouse is opening today. The mayor is insisting that we be on the scene. Supposedly, they're taking no chances with the arsonist on the loose.
A few moments after leaving the station, Trisha's voice comes over the radio.
It's happening. Just as the mayor feared, Brismore's warehouse is ablaze. Better hustle. There's a lot of people at the grand opening.
As you arrive on the scene, a man in a Corco Chemicals lab coat runs up to you. He is coughing, his glasses smeared with soot. You try to get him to the ambulance, but he stops you.
The warehouse,
he stammers, trying to catch his breath. The methyl octanate containment has been breached. It's going to keep on exploding. You've got to get everyone out. Open the board books to Episode 12. Open Episode Pack 12. Place POIA next to the board and read it. So place POIA marker face up on this card until directed by the paragraph book. At the end of the episode, if the POI is on the card, blah, 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 various paragraphs to read. But, yeah, we just leave that there until directed.
Okie dokie.
Follow the instructions on the next card. So the next card, which is placed here, on the back of it, it tells you to place it there. But that's what it says on the card. When a firefighter ends their turn in that room, remove the card and read paragraph 492. So that is
trash compactor.
This room up here. No, it's just full of boxes and cans. And
Just
one of the starting
hands,
explosions
hands.
happened there. Oh, wait. That's... Sorry. I was
Where it's
putting the
at.
card back. That was where the fire... Because this was one of the starting explosions, so...
Yeah, that's why the balls are out.
Yeah, when
Bottles and cans and just pack your hands.
Yeah.
For clarification, is that a double wall?
Here?
Yeah.
It does look like.
That's because that's where the two maps meet. So it's just kind of an overlap. So it is.
Okay, so it's not going to require multiple other explosions for that wall to actually be down.
No, that is a single wall. It just looks double thickness because of the printing. Yes.
Is the upper right of the map that scratch off stuff?
No. I will be explaining that presently.
It's a gray rectangle.
Yeah, it's a gray rectangle.
Follow the instructions on the next card, which is placing that there. The next 6 cards are face down. That's the event deck. So we've got 6 cards in the event deck. Our fire deck is... Fire Rages, still 0. I don't know why they keep listing it in the book. Like, it's been 0 for the last handful of episodes. It's still 0. The fire intensifies. Advanced fire if it does not result in fire or explosion in the target space after flashover. Advanced fire again. So we got 7 of those. 2 flare-ups. Active player gets 2 saved AP, cannot go above the limit. We advance fire, and then draw and resolve an event from the event deck. So we start with 2 of those, and then we've got 1 accelerate, advance fire twice, and place a flare-up card, or add a flare-up card to the discard pile, and shuffle the fire deck. So there are 4 flare-up cards waiting to be added to the fire deck. And then our favorite, burning debris, 3 of these. Roll a target space, place a debris marker with a fire marker in that space. If there's already smoke, it's fire. If there's fire, explosion happens. Place POI A on its card. So up here. Okay. Once the special POI gets onto the board, it counts to the limit, so it does not count to the limit until it gets added to the board. I'm guessing paragraph 492 is probably going to be the thing that triggers POI A over there.
Yeah.
But just a total wag at the moment. Create a pool of 9 victims and 5 false alarms, so that's those 11 and these 3 that are out here as our 14 POI pool. These 2, 4-4 and 5-4, that is the accelerant tank. These 2 fires will never go out. There's nothing we can do to extinguish them in the episode. No deck gun, no extinguish actions, no gel spray, nothing puts those out. Okay. So obviously if a fire hits that, explosion happens. So our starting explosions, our first one was here. So, blew out that wall, shockwave over to here, and then, up and down. Our second one was here, so we got 2 damage markers and 2 flames, and then our third was over here. That's a window, or a glass wall at the very least, because it's got the blue line. So that single marker means that is now open space out there, and it blew the door that was there off when it exploded. So this is also a glass wall, so a single damage marker will make that completely passable.
Cool.
And then our 3 hazmats were rolled there. Our 3 POI were rolled into those spots. The unmarked area in space 1-8 and 2-8 are not part of the building. Reroll anything that would target either of those 2 spaces. The reinforced walls will take any number of damage markers without being destroyed.
Okay.
So, outside of selected firefighters and equipment and placement, that is the setup. Win this episode if your team saves 7 or more POI. Lose this episode if 4 or more POI are lost or you place the last damage marker. Immediately after the end of the episode, read the back of the top card of the episode pack. Do this before resolving any POI cards. So that's our stop card. And usually, I'll kind of fan this a little. Usually, there's 1 or 2 cards here. There's like
That's a lot of cards.
6 of them in this. And the stop card says, do not read the back of this card until directed by the episode or after you have finished episode 12. So, commendations, you win the game with no lost victims. The accelerant tank has had no explosions. Have 6 or more damage markers remaining at the end of the episode. So, obviously,
one of those we're not getting.
This explosion...
It's gonna explode.
Was a shockwave, so that did not, trigger. Or that did not already kill the thing, because this was just a shockwave to place that, not an actual explosion there. But yeah, we're probably going to have that blow up based on how the current fire looks.
Yeah.
And just how the dice roll. I mean, that one's entirely luck based. There's not really anything we can do about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yes, that is.
It looks like red 5 is rolling a lot.
Oh, I need
Oh yeah.
to.
Well,
Actually, well, the 5 got rolled for all of the hazmats. It did not get rolled for the explosion. This explosion was the first starting explosion, which was roll a number on the red die, which was a 1, and that's what triggered that explosion there. So while all the hazmats did get rolled there, it was only the hazmats that got rolled there. It's actually a red 1 got rolled 3 times for the first 3 explosions. It's just this one was specifically placed here when rolling a red 1 on the first one, and then a red 1 and a red 1 for those.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's red 1 for the fires, red 5 for the hazmats, and red 6 for 2 of the 3 POI. Yeah, it was a really weird set of rolls, how that worked out.
Okay.
So, because we can't put out that fire, I wasn't thinking of using Oscar to start. I was actually thinking of using Rex for myself.
I think that's a good idea, because that hazmat
Yeah.
next to the fire
Yeah.
he got rid of.
You can use the drone, I think.
Well,
Mm.
Can you?
someone could, well, the drone could do that or that office.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's not necessarily me going first. I think the space looks open enough that Dia makes sense,
That's a lot of open space.
especially getting around the tank here.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously Waylon always makes sense. And, Roger
Time to
has
punch that
been...
clock.
Roger has only been Waylon. He's been Waylon for every episode and never crew change, so I don't see any sense in changing that now. He's the only one of us that has played one character 100% of this game.
Nice.
I would have done the same thing if I
Right.
never got injured, to be fair.
Yeah.
To be fair.
But AP Slater getting injured found out how useful Jack the Generalist was as a backup character. So that definitely helped there. And then, obviously, Lee will be going with the AP. Let's go ahead on. So yeah, I've got Rex, the engineering expert, who's burly, and a hazmat disposal tech.
Yep.
Let's
Gonna
remember that.
that this time.
Yep.
That's part of why I'm
Hazmat
going over
disposal.
all of these cards, just
Yes.
to give ourselves. Lori's got Dia, who just has quick. Kind of wish we had thrown
Good, she doesn't
Tidy.
need a third skill.
Well, if we had known that on-scene supervisor was going to come out, we probably would have saved Tidy for Dia, because that would have been a good one
Yeah.
for her there. rather than getting it covered, but still plenty good there. Roger's got Wayland, our suppression expert, who is efficient and experienced, so he's got the dodge there.
That's why he gets so many minutes.
Yes, and Lee's got AP Slater, our teamwork expert, with the unseen supervisor, so he's got the command action, along with command action points, and intuition to draw 2 fire deck cards and putting the crappier one on the bottom, which means, just so we go through them all, we've got Oscar, the deck gun expert, and ladder wrangler sitting off to the side, who does have quick change, so, changing to him, obviously, not the quick change, but changing away from him, having the quick change is nice. So that's, he's definitely an option if the board goes to shit. Jack, our generalist and actual medic, because, along with equipment expert, because we've never used Amy, who's our triage expert, who has the heal. But once Jack got the medic, why would we bring in someone else, even though she does heal for cheaper there? And the other, Avery, once in a while, who should be more like Avery at all. Another one who never got used. Yeah.
Vera.
Yeah. But I still love the name.
Yes.
Yep.
So our equipment, as far as laying out, so Wayland, is pretty obvious. The inline Venturi pump, just to give him the diagonal movement. And usually we've been doing the Mark II. I guess it depends on who's going first, because I think whoever goes first should probably get the extinguisher drone and probably take out those 3 fires.
Yeah, I think taking out the ones next to the pit of hell.
I think whoever goes first. Okay, if Roger were to go first, it would be so he could put out those fires. If whoever's going first is using the drone, then it doesn't matter whether Roger goes first. But because there's a POI right next to the fire that can't be put out, whoever goes first should grab them. Whoever goes first could even be me, using the heartbeat sensor and the beacon to bring them right out to the ambulance, because there's no door there.
Yeah,
there's no door there.
And because I would need both equipment slots free, I could have the drone and the heartbeat sensor to start, with the beacon on the fire truck.
Yeah. Then it's a question
other people can start fully loaded with whatever equipment they need.
Yeah, I like the sound of that. So it's the drone and heartbeat sensor for your 2 slots, right?
Yes, please.
And then the beacon on the fire truck.
We got the extinguisher drone.
And you said literal nothing can be done about the hellmouth, right? No drone, no nothing fixes that.
Yeah, it's just always on fire. So he's got the extinguisher drone, as we saw, and then the heartbeat sensor on his cards, and we're gonna go ahead and throw the beacon on
the
fire truck.
And I think we're just going to be calling that the Hellmouth for the rest of the episode.
And Lee is going to be starting on the fire truck. We just need to figure out where we're going to put the fire truck. Starting the ambulance here obviously makes the most sense because of that one. Which hopefully it's actually a person and not one of the false alarms. So I guess since Lee's getting the extinguisher drone, Roger will take a fire extinguisher Mark II.
Sounds good.
So, which has the flip on it. So inline Venturi pump and a fire extinguisher Mark II there. Lee's got the extinguisher drone and heartbeat sensor. power cutter seems
Not at all necessary.
not super
Yeah.
useful here.
If I have the boots, I could move so fast diagonally across
Yeah, that sounds like actually a
Whole
great idea.
map.
Um,
My feet feel amazing. Zoom.
certainly that. Medkit had also
Medkit might be
proved
good, yeah.
very useful on Dia.
Mhm.
I would
Yeah,
definitely
all
say
the
at least.
POIs are near doors right now, but they probably
Yeah.
won't be later.
Yeah, I would definitely say at least one medkit on Dia.
Yeah.
I'm good with
Maybe another on the ambulance. I mean, on the fire truck.
That's a good call. Yeah.
We should be able to keep stuff on an
Why not?
ambulance.
True.
Yeah, we could certainly change that before we start. We don't have to be locked into any of these.
Yeah.
So there is another medikit. I'm also good with giving Dia the boots. I mean, if we start her over here with the boots, she could get that question mark out to an ambulance space without using a medkit.
Well, one thing I thought of was if Lori started on the ambulance at the bottom or near the doorway at the bottom, she could go into that little office
Yeah.
because that fire won't be there.
Yeah.
Okay. True.
Just a question along those lines is, do I start here and a single chop gets into that
Through the
space and Lori could, diagonal from where she is in and out without, especially because I would go before her if Lee's going first. I could go to get that hazmat.
Yes.
I think the one near the fire is more urgent.
Yeah. Yeah.
So has Roger got the drone?
No, Lee has the drone.
Lee has the drone, and the heartbeat sensor. Does Roger have inline venturi pump?
And a fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher. I have.
Am I coming in the same way you guys are, or am I coming in from somewhere else?
I don't know, man.
We had not decided. I mean, you could deal with the fire there because, again, like I said, that's a glass wall, so you can just come, straight in through there, or we can even put you there since you can diagonally attack that. Move in, put out this fire, and then come and I think head towards that office if I don't go there first.
Yeah.
Maybe leaving. I might leave this hazmat alone to start with because I am curious about that paragraph.
Yes, and when we showed up on the scene, we got alerted that we had to go into one of the rooms so we could read a paragraph.
Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
I clearly remember Trisha saying that over the radio.
So who gets the boots?
Yeah, well, I still
I thought it
have
was
two
you, no?
slots. Lori's got a slot. Well, I'm good with giving her that or a second medical kit. Either one I think is reasonable. So I guess it's really up to Lori if she wants boots or medikit. Okay. I think Lori.
It's an important question. Do they have the fur?
No, because the fur is not fire safe.
Because I can't wear the apple bottom jeans with this uniform.
You could.
So, well, yeah, they're under the suit. So, what
You have to
equipment
get
is
low
left?
to stay under the smoke.
I gotta get
That's
low,
what the song's
low,
about.
low. What else other equipment is there?
So
There's so much here.
we've got. Well, so just to kind of show them off, we've got the Insta Buttress, which, especially since I'm Rex, no need to take up 2 spots.
Yeah.
The pop-up shelter, we just don't crew change enough to make that worthwhile to take up 2 slots.
No.
The power cutter, I think we kind of talked about and said that Maybe
There are
I
a
should
number
take
of
the power
doors.
cutter. I was gonna say maybe I should take the power cutter because I don't have much need for other equipment. Like, I'm definitely
Like
gonna.
it's free door opening. Free
Yeah,
actions are always nice.
yeah,
Yeah,
It's just you
reactions
can't
are
close
nice.
the doors.
yeah.
And a med kit, maybe.
So yeah, I'm actually gonna go ahead and take the power cutter for Rex. I was
We
thinking
consider this.
boot insoles as my second. Um,
Are there two of those?
yeah.
Oh, boots are nice.
Um,
Or the insoles.
like the reinforced helmet's kind of nice, but since this is allegedly our last episode, uh, I'm not super in
We're throwing caution to the wind.
that.
I think it would be less about avoiding injury and more about avoiding being sent back to the ambulance
Yeah,
or fire
Mm.
truck, wherever you get sent.
ambulance. But yeah. I don't. What do y'all think? Should I go boot insoles or fire extinguisher? Or, I mean, reserve oxygen tank is. I think the boot insoles is better than reserve oxygen tank, even though reserve oxygen tank is 2 AP to use it all. I think moving 3 spaces is
Yeah.
what we would be. Moving 2 spaces is most likely what the saved AP. Yeah, what the oxygen tank would be offering. So 3 spaces from the boot insoles, I think,
3 is
would be better.
more than 2.
But I'm also fine taking the med kit if we think that's something that would be good for me to have.
Zoom tight.
Bless you. I think the boot
take a shower.
insoles make sense.
Okay, so I will have boot insoles to go along with the power cutter.
Yes, I think the oxygen tank is better when the thing you want to do is unlikely to be moving, but the thing you want to do is likely to be moving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the only thing would be if I was using the 2 AP to remove a hazmat, but if I can use the oxygen tank, or if I can use the boot insoles to move, I should have AP left over to deal with hazmat.
Yep.
So we've got 1 slot left on the fire engine. We could have it be a reserve oxygen tank for in case Oscar shows up.
Yeah.
That would be good for getting off a deck gun shot. And again, with Lee's 4 AP, if Lee winds up staying on the truck, which I'm not against, between the heartbeat sensor and the beacon, changing over to Oscar, firing off a deck gun, and then on the next turn, changing back to AP would totally work, because at least you would still get off the 1 shot with the deck gun that you could get for 4 AP, but you would get the reroll that Oscar has. So, like, I totally think that is a viable option. But again,
I like it.
Do we want to put an oxygen tank on the fire engine for that reason, or because that if AP took the oxygen tank, he could use those as command AP and move someone around anyway.
I was just thinking that same thing. That they'd be useful to me because I can use them to move other people around.
So we'll go
So
ahead and
oxygen
throw
tank on the fire truck.
oxygen tank on the fire engine there.
I don't know why I'm suddenly really good at bossing other people around because I got this sweet oxygen. Oh, it breathes so good.
Blue velvet. Yeah, that's not oxygen.
Okay, so I've got Rex with the power cutter and cushioned boot insoles. Lori's got Dia with the medical kit and cushioned boot insoles. Roger's got Waylon with the inline venturi pump and a fire extinguisher Mark II. Lee has got AP Slater with the extinguisher drone and heartbeat sensor. And we've got beacon, medkit, and reserve oxygen tank on the fire truck. And Oscar, Jack, Amy, and Avery are in reserve and don't get equipment because I actually remember that rule this time now.
Yep.
So now it's just a matter of where Lee starts. And I'm kind of thinking maybe that quadrant, just because if you were going to fire the deck gun into that room, makes sense, especially because if this gets rolled, it's a re-roll.
Yeah.
So it shrinks the quadrant as far as spots that can be hit.
That's not bad.
Do you care between 7 and 8 which one you're on as far as the square?
I might as well be on the square that can't possibly be blown up into.
That makes an amount of sense.
Okay.
Also, if I need to run around the corner, I can do it easier from there. I guess if I need to go into that room through a hole that's been blown open, I could do it easier from the other end.
Well, if you're on the fire truck, you don't get hit. If fire were to blow out of the building, you would be protected by the fire truck. Same thing with the ambulance. I think we are ready to get going on fighting this fire and going with what is hopefully the last episode of this, but who knows? Just because of all these cards here and all these extra paragraphs, I'm really curious. So I believe we said Lee was going to go ahead and start, so he's got his 4 standard AP and 2 command AP.
Okay, first, for free, I will use the drone on the 3 spaces we talked about.
Yes. So it was, once the graphic goes away, so it's these 3, correct?
Yep.
1, 2, 3. Just blowing doors off just by removing fire. It's not how that's supposed to work there. Yeah, okay.
Then, for free, I will use the heartbeat sensor on the one by the door.
Heartbeat sensor does that one. Hey, look at that. It's a person.
I'm going to drop the heartbeat sensor, pick up the beacon, and use the beacon to lure the person away from me and out the door.
Okay. Beacon.
Yay!
And onto the ambulance, so that means we've got 1 person saved.
Woohoo!
Ready.
With no action points.
I was going to say, does that use any action points? That's insane.
Yeah.
No action points have been spent so far, and we've already got a save.
Amazing.
That's the best this episode is going to go, unfortunately.
Okay.
It's all downhill from here.
Now, Sean, you're safe where you are. How would you like to be next to some fire?
I don't know that it's necessary since I've got the boot insoles.
Just thinking, if you were a little closer, you could extinguish the fire and get rid of that hazmat on your first turn.
Yeah, which is next.
All you have to do is not roll 5-5
Yeah.
for 1 turn.
Or 5-4. Actually, no. Because 5-4 would 5-4 would flash that or would shockwave, which would blow that up, but I would still be safe. So yeah, it's just 5-5 that I have to avoid. So
I have these 2 command AP.
I'll go ahead and use up your 2 command AP with that. That's reasonable there.
What if I move Lori next to that door?
Oh, that's the question of should Lori have been on the same space as... I guess it... Well, it would only be one if she was on the same space as me to start with.
To go inside, I can go diagonally.
Well, yeah, but if you were there, it's only one to go there.
Oh, I see. Yep. Okay.
All right. Do I just save the remaining 3 AP?
Probably.
If I get 2 free ones, I lose one.
Yeah.
I was going to say, if I don't move you inside, I can just give you one of the AP that I give out at the end of the turn. And that should be enough. Except I don't know how many actions you get.
I've got four AP with 2 free chops. And then it costs 2 AP to dispose of Hazmat.
Well, anyway.
So, I would need you to give me one to be able to put out the fire. Actually, no, because I would use the boot insoles, I think.
Yeah. So you'd like use the boot insoles, extinguish the fire, move up, move right, get rid of the hazmat, and move up one more to head to the office. You can do that without any AP from me.
Either that, or if you give me one, I could open this door and head towards that hazmat. I know it's not in danger at the moment, but I could clear it out, or I could go up to the office. Whichever one we think.
I kind of like the going through the door. So I have these 3 AP. I don't think I can usefully move anyone anywhere else. So I just have to take the risk of wasting an AP. So I'm going to save all 3.
Yeah. Okay. 2, 3, and that clears those. Okay. Lee's fire deck says the fire intensifies. For 2. That's... couldn't have been a 4-3, could it? Now our second roll. 6. 4. Of fucking course.
Wow.
So that's going to be next to fire, so that'll...
Between us.
go on fire, which...
Or you can move around that, right?
Yes, she could do the diagonal through the door. Yes.
Wow.
Without having to put that out. I wouldn't allow that, but since the designers said so on the Board Game Geek forums that you can do that, I'm going to go with what the designer said. Even though there are other things I've disagreed with them on. But
it
we choose to
benefits
agree
us.
with them on.
Yes. Yes, the ones that... granted, I mean, things I've disagreed with them, we've gone with, but like the Wayland thing, I still... okay, but anyways, so I've got my 2 chop.
I'm going to give my AP...
Oh, right.
I guess 1 to Sean. Would it help Lori get that person out on her first turn?
So she's got 3.
Open the door.
Open the door.
Move in
get
for
on
free.
The floor.
Walk the dinosaur.
Yeah, I think I'm going to need an extra.
Had the free door opening machines, then could do it.
Oh, I don't need it because I've got the power cutter. I can just cut that door off out of my way. Lori doesn't have the power cutter, but yeah, so I don't need it. But yes, Lori and Roger, I gave it to Lee. I meant Lori there. So Lori's got 1, Roger's got 1, Lee has 3. Those are the correct counts. That should be there.
Okay.
So I will go ahead and use 2 of them to get rid of that. I will go ahead and use my boot insoles. So I get to move 3 spaces. 1, 2. I will use my other 2 AP to get rid of that.
Oh, they don't have to be 3 quick spaces in a row?
It's
It
just
says
this
move
turn.
3 spaces this turn for 0 AP.
Oh, okay, that's nice.
It's not 3
and that'll-
spaces right now, which is how I interpreted it the first time I saw it, and then I realized, no, it's not that.
and
Cool.
I'll go ahead and power cutter away this door. So I can deal with that hazmat, or I could head north towards the office. I'm good with either one. I mean, if I head towards the office, regardless of if I mean, I could head to the office, cut off the door so that Roger could get in there, and then I could check out this and come back too. So I think since there's no fire here at the moment, I'm going to go with the last one up there, and that means that those don't get used this turn, which is fine. I mean, I could put a hole here, but that would be wasteful.
Funny.
So, yes.
Now don't love Lori.
My fire deck is, at least it's only 1 roll because it's a burning debris. 5,
jeez.
4.
No.
Is there a rule for that?
Yeah, what happens? We can't... Because we can't clear...
Well, we would be able to clear the debris from there. I'm gonna... Because debris is cleared neighborly.
Right.
I mean, I guess that's just where it goes, and it's an explosion, which isn't really that bad of an explosion, except for, kind of the amount of fire going out, but, it doesn't actually add damage cubes to anything. So we'll go ahead and drop the debris there, and so you get 1 there, those there, and 1 that goes out onto the ambulance. That's done, just basically immediately put out. So yeah, I guess that's that. And I mean, I guess there's no real reason to clear the debris, because again, if we run out of fire tokens or debris tokens, it doesn't affect the game at all, other than there's a lot of fire on the board, or there's a lot of debris tokens on the board, but it's not a loss to run out of them.
So we can just keep dumping endless debris into the Hellmouth.
Yeah.
I will
Sure.
point out, as Lori's about to take her turn, that she does have a free extinguish action, and I can move her on my turn. So extinguishing one of the fires, going in that room, and waiting there for me to send you out of it might be the best action. Anyway.
I like that.
So Lori's got saved AP, her 3 standard AP, and an extinguish and a movement.
Okay. I'd really like to extinguish something. Is that a completely extinguish? Like, not just knock fire down to smoke?
I mean,
it's an extinguish AP, so it would turn fire into smoke.
Yeah, you could put out both of these, open the door, and move on to that one and stay there.
Let's do that.
I believe that's the count. So 1,
3.
2 gets rid of that.
Yep.
2 of those gets rid of that. That AP opens the door, and then the free movement moves you onto that spot, which is a blank. So that was actually probably the best.
Yeah.
We didn't re-roll after Lee's turn. We didn't roll a POI.
Nerds.
Also, We didn't look at the top 2 cards of the fire deck.
No, we did not. So
Like, I was even looking at that thinking, we have to remember to do that.
yes. Okay. So I'm going to roll Lee's POI now. Then we'll do Lori's fire deck, and then we'll roll Lori's POI after that.
Okay.
6, 5.
Which was on your turn. That appeared right where you were.
Yes.
Oh,
So
And it
it's
was
a
a
blank.
it was a blank. So
Then on your turn, we would have had...
this is the POI for my turn for that being a blank.
Isn't it great that we all get to game together with our terrible memories?
Yes. 1, 3.
I'm glad we have Roger up there to deal with that fire.
Yes.
Hey, yeah.
And now Lori's.
Lori's fire deck.
Now, what should have happened is that on my turn, we would have had the 2 choices. I
Yeah. Which
love not remembering things.
yeah.
Yeah.
Which would have
I was
been
thinking about,
between burning
before.
debris and fire intensifies. So
you know,
I don't know which one of those we would have actually taken, but we're far enough
I'll
along now.
try to remember on my next turn.
Yes. Not used to you going first. It's usually me or Roger going
Yeah.
first. So Lori
I've done
gets
it before.
yes. Lori gets fire
And we
intensifies.
forgot about my ability then, too.
Yes. I know there was one time where we forgot your ability on the first turn. So advanced fire 2, 5 is an explosion in that space. Okay. So that adds a fire there and 3 damage cubes.
That's a
But
very
it means
dangerous
only
room.
1 roll. And that's now open to the outside there.
Hey.
So 1, 2, 3. 16 is my count, yes.
Oh, it's just great having a terrible memory.
Yes. Oh, yeah. That's why I'm glad I was able to get our AP on screen once we started getting all these free AP, because...
Oh, this would be so hard to do without that.
Yeah.
So that was Lori's fire deck, now Lori's
Yes.
POI.
Oh, yes. I was about to load up Roger's AP, and yep, so yes, Lori's POI. 2, 1. Okay, there are 3 POI on the board. Roger's turn, so we subtract that and give him a saved. He's got 3 of those, and then his 2 free extinguish.
All right. Well, I think we're starting with pre-extinguish through the window
Yep, so that's...
and move into it.
those.
And then let's get rid of this other fire.
Yeah, so that's the saved and one of those. Get rid of
So
that.
is this a door behind me or what is this?
So this was a door. It got blown off with the starting explosion that was in the space that you're currently standing in. So that's just an opening. So you
let's
can
go
check
find
out
out
that
if that's a
POI.
people.
And
Is you a people?
it is not a people.
We're
so
getting them
that's
all out of the way now.
3 of the 5 false alarms out of the way, and we
That was
have
an
to...
AP.
Yes. And Roger wants to save an AP because of dodge.
Yes.
So
Dang.
Roger gets a saved there, and that uses that. So Roger's fire deck, and then a POI after the fire deck. The fire intensifies. 2, 4. Alright, that's a smoke that will flash over to fire. So it's only 1 roll and not an explosion. So it's like extra good, kind of. POI. 5, 6. Right behind me. So Lee has 3 saved AP, 4 of those, and technically the 2 command, but there's no one in that quadrant if the deck gun wanted to
I
be
was noticing
fired.
that.
Oh ho ho.
So if I stay as me, I can fire the deck gun once.
Yes, with no rerolls.
Yeah, and just hope it lands on one of those 4, because then it puts out 3 and doesn't land in the hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that would let me heartbeat sensor somebody. If it's a person, move them towards a door. I can move you onto the POI below you to see if that's a person. I just think I want to do my stuff and take a risk at the deck gun roll being shitty.
I'm okay with that,
Sounds
especially
totally reasonable.
because there are 2 spots there that if those numbers get rolled, it's a reroll. So there is that. Like, it is a smaller quadrant, so probability is technically in our favor.
I'm going to use 4 action points to fire the deck gun.
Okay, so that's going to be the 3 saved AP and one of those.
Very good at commanding people. Let's see how I am at the deck gun.
Oh, crap.
Can't see the dice.
That's because they both got stuck in the tower.
Aww.
Let's go ahead and try this again. Okay, well, 8. Just don't be a 3 or 4. Oh, fucking course.
What?
Hey, so I am going to use a command AP to move you down 1.
On to the cat.
Was that 3-8?
Yeah. So it hits this spot.
Oh man. Why is there a cat in this factory?
To pick up the heartbeat sensor and use it on the question mark.
Yeah.
That's between us.
Heartbeat sensor said this one?
Yep.
Hey, it's a person.
Okay. I will pick up the beacon and direct her to the space that is thoroughly drenched right now. Now, I believe I used a command AP to move you down to the cat.
Oh, yes. Yes, you did. That is that.
I would like to use the remaining command AP and another one to move you north, so you and the cat don't get incinerated, unless you want to move next to the hazmat.
I mean, I could chop a wall and drag the cat out that way with the ambulance there. Like, I could go essentially. But then there's also the matter of getting into that office. I think me being here with the cat, and I mean, I'm even okay if you wanted to move me up one more space without the cat, and then on my turn I would get rid of that door and kind of work on fire in that office. I think that's more important than the hazmat that doesn't have any fire near it at the moment.
I was kind of thinking of just saving those last 2 AP.
I'm okay with that too.
So your turn is next.
Clear those, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'd rather save them for the versatility that they offer.
I mean, I guess the other thing is, if you move me into this area, is you could try firing the deck gun again on the next turn. Yeah. I think that makes more sense. If you save those two, if you could give me one of the saved, I think that would be helpful.
I probably will.
Actually, it doesn't really matter for me because it's going to be 2 to move to the hazmat, 2 to clear off the hazmat. I chop through the wall, and then it would be 4 to get up there anyway, so the extra 1 would not help me.
I can command you to do that.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So.
Yeah, I think I want to give one to Lori.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. So yeah, you go there. I save the last 2.
Yeah,
let me see what happens with my 2 fire deck cards.
Yes. And right, there are 3 POI on the board, yes. Okay, so we've got Fire Intensifies or Burning Debris.
Which one's Fire Intensifies?
Fire Intensifies is advance fire twice if the first one doesn't result in fire in the target space. Like, I'm always good with putting Burning Debris at the bottom.
Yeah, let's put the Burning Debris at the bottom. I was thinking the only person... Well, actually, you or Roger could be in danger depending on how the rolls go.
Yeah.
Like if smoke appears on you... I mean, Roger's fine because he has AP.
Yeah. So Fire Intensifies.
But like if smoke appears on you and then smoke appears between 2 things. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
So no one's in danger.
It means the second roll, yeah. 4, 3.
I was looking at that space thinking, as long as it's not there.
Because that'll flash and that'll flash. But again, no one's hurt, so at least there's that, I guess.
Okay, I'm going to give the extra AP to Roger and Lori.
Thank you.
There's a bunch of fire is right there near Roger now, and I kind of want to help Lori go trucking up to that other question mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can open the door and go diagonally.
Yes.
So
that's my turn means 4 of those and that, and I have no saved AP, which is fine. I'll use 2 of them to drag the cat onto this hazmat. I'll use another 2 of them to remove this hazmat. And I'll actually go ahead and use my chops this turn to create a hole towards the ambulance. No, because if you command me, you can move me up on to the ambulance space. I mean, even just getting the cat outside the building, not onto the ambulance space, would be fine. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do that, which means I need to drop us down to 14. Oh, and we did lose that commendation because we did have an explosion on the thing because of the burning debris. Yes.
Yeah, that was going to happen.
But yeah, that was
that was definitely going to happen. We knew that.
Yeah. But it's the fact that there's debris there means it's super easy to remember that an explosion happened there.
Mm-hmm.
So
it'd be funnier if it was chucking rock out at us.
Yeah, my fire deck is it's the last burning debris of the deck until it gets shuffled.
Until we reach the bottom.
Yeah, because there's one on the bottom.
That's true. Lee could get the accelerate down to the bottom. 3, 4 is going to be a fucking explosion. So...
Why are they manufacturing this stuff?
Go there.
What possible use would it have?
There and there.
Oh my god. So much
no
fire.
damage markers.
Yeah, but no damage markers on that.
Good God.
Yeah.
Here at the napalm factory, we make the finest napalm for no reason.
Lori has a saved AP, 3 normal AP, and then her free things. So move up, open the door.
Yep.
So that's a free movement and the saved.
Diagonally.
1, 2, 3.
Yes.
I mean,
Do you want to put out that fire? Because you do have the free extinguish
yeah,
AP.
and then
You can just end up next to the person.
stop there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Might as well.
because this way it has you using all of your AP. So that's
It do.
that and that, and then 1, 2 to use up.
Yep.
Those 2.
And I'm next to an open door.
Which is nice
Which
because
you can
from
get
that spot
blown out of
you
after
can go
2
out.
explosions.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The fire deck says we're due for a flare up. Let's see. Haha. Flare up. So Lori gets 2 saved AP,
Yay, AP.
and we advance fire.
Hopefully the first event is a fire suppression system.
Yeah, that would be really fucking nice.
They really should have
That
such a
was
thing
a 1.
in this.
It was a 1.
Which,
But
well, a 4-3 would be a bigger explosion. This would just be smoke that forces Roger to spend his AP to dodge, or spend an AP to dodge. Because that'll actually flash over. Which way do you want to go, Roger?
I think down.
That way? Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going
way?
to suggest moving into the office.
Really?
If you have to dodge again, you can just go up and outside.
Well, I
Which
can't hop
way
on
do you
this
Oh, you could.
forklift.
If you had to dodge, you could go to the forklift, yeah.
That would be... Oh. Okay. Use the
So
AP.
that's one of the saved, yes. And draw and resolve an event from the event deck. Roll 4 advanced fires. Oh, no. Technical difficulty. The good news is there's an automated sprinkler system in the ceiling. The bad news is it's intermittently emitting sparks. Roll the red die. Flip that many smoke markers to fire. If there are fewer smoke markers than the die roll, flip all smoke to fire.
There's only one
Well,
smoke.
we've got one,
So
we're just...
I guess we'll do the technical thing of, gotta flip 6 smoke over to fire. Oh, there's less than 6 smoke. We just gotta do all of them. Okay, there we go. And that's the entirety of that stupid fucking card.
Roger.
Yay. So Roger's got the 1 saved AP there, his 3 of those, and 2 extinguish.
Alright, well, where in this Connect 4 board do I want to put out fires? What
It
is
would
the
probably be
pattern we
good to, like,
desire?
break things up.
This
Yeah.
one, definitely. I
Okay,
would say this one definitely goes completely out.
that the fire extinguisher?
Oh,
I'd say,
Yeah, does he
save your
still
action
have
points
his-
for, like, diagonal.
yes. Good. Thank
If
you
you're
for
using a fire
remembering.
extinguisher, use it
You
on
have the
things that
fire
are-
extinguisher, yes.
Yes.
So the fire extinguisher does that and gets a flip over to the expend side. So you still have 1 use of the fire extinguisher left and 6 AP worth of extinguishing.
What do we think? Get rid of the one above me and then move downwards towards that other fire?
That makes a certain amount of sense.
Since that'll leave it all broken up, so there'll be the fire up in 4-1. That'll still be there, but 3-1 will be taken care of. And then I
Well,
can move down to 3-3. Or
I was going to say, if you move into that space because of the extinguish, you can technically hit that diagonally to move into it. So you could use the extinguisher to get rid of that, and that, breaks things up there. Or you could
Okay.
extinguish somewhere else. It's technically you can put out 4 fires between the extinguisher
The
and
question
your
about
6
moving
AP.
to the right is, do we want me to try using the deck gun again? Which I couldn't do if he's there.
That's true, yeah.
Is it a problem if I'm on the right side of the board or the left side of the board? Or is it the
Where
top
you
half
are
of the
now
board
is
that's the
okay.
problem?
This is
Jumping across the
the
line.
line.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's really this line is the one that's the bigger word. But I mean, you could do that fire and these 3 fires and then move here, do this one last and move there. Maybe.
I can't do the 3, right? I'd be just turning them to smoke, and I think right near the hellmouth, that's a bad idea.
Well, no, it's technically you have enough AP, but I realized we probably want you to save an AP since you would have to make it through Lee's turn. So, you could. But with the extinguisher and what you have right now, you would be able to put out 4 fires completely, but we want you to save 1 AP, so that means 3 fires and turning 1 fire to smoke.
Well, if I'm going to leave 1 smoke, wouldn't it be the one that's over on the right side of the board? So the 5 column?
That would turn back into fire.
Yeah, I can only do 1 to smoke
Or
if
would you
it's
be
not
putting out the one
connected.
below you?
But all the rest of them are connected, so they're all going, like, any that I leave as smoke, they're just going to turn right back over.
If we go 1, 2, get rid of both of those, turn this one to smoke, move into that space, extinguish that fire, move into this fire, so you're at least not in a smoke or fire space, but leave this one smoke as you move into that.
But I'm standing right next to the hellmouth, which is likely to explode fire out to me, right?
You can dodge.
Yeah.
And I'll give you another AP.
Oh man, it's dodgeball movie time. Let's do it.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge fire.
I can dodge this fire. Let's do this.
So
which fires are we
we
putting
go
out?
ahead and
You
do
said above and
the
then below?
extinguisher. We'll get rid of that.
Oh.
And
Oh, and then you could turn that one into smoke. You can just extinguish.
But that doesn't work.
diagonally.
This, though.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Fine.
So use those 2 to get rid of that. Use 1 to turn this to smoke and move into it. Use 2 to get rid of that completely and move into it.
Do I
Okay.
actually want to move into that?
I mean, I think it's better than standing on smoke. It's
Yeah.
because
Okay.
if it actually I don't know.
On your next
What's
turn, you can
better?
move 1 space
Because
down
I was
and
given that 1 to
extinguish the
dodge,
fires
so
around the tank.
I think this is good.
Oh yeah, I don't know if you call what Lee was saying, but you could move here and wind up extinguishing those on your next turn.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's a good argument. I like it.
So, okay, so that allows Roger to. Oh, I hit the wrong way. That allows Roger to save that last AP.
What do you mean,
and
AP
then-
debt?
Yes, and then Roger's fire deck is fire intensifies. There's bug. So
3/3.
that was a 6-3, which is there, which will flash over, so we've only got the one roll.
Yeah.
So that
Not terrible.
is not the worst thing ever, yeah. So Lee has got 2 saved AP, so I get rid of those, and 4 AP, and his AP Slater free AP there.
Okay. I'm going to pick up the heartbeat sensor and use it on the question mark by Lori.
Let's see. Heartbeat sensor does that. Wow. That's 4
That's the
of the
last one?
5.
Oh my god.
Oh.
4 of the 5. Go back to the beacon and move the lady outside.
Go back to the beacon and
We
move her
should
outside.
stop drinking before we come to these things.
Beacon moves her out there. And we do have
Command
2
AP to move you outside with the
on
cat.
board. Okay, both of those. Does that.
I'm going to fire the deck gun.
So that's
Okie dokie.
2 and 2. One, 5. That's that space.
Yes.
I'm the greatest firefighter who's ever lived.
3.
Oh my god. Yes. You're a genius.
Okay.
Now, these last 2 AP, I could move you up into the ambulance space. I could drive the ambulance around.
I mean,
I could save.
I would be fine if you moved me up to it. I mean, I guess it's kind of 6-1 over who moves the ambulance, but well, if you move me up to it, then I can move the ambulance, and then we're rolling. Well, we're rolling 1 on your turn, no matter what. If you move the ambulance, it would be 2 on your turn. If you move me up to it, then it would be 2 on my turn, because I would call the ambulance over.
Yeah.
Or you can save the 2. And I mean,
I could do both if I pick up the oxygen tank. Roll 3 new POIs.
We could roll 3 PO. Well, because that actually makes a ton of sense, because that would determine what I would do on my turn then, because part of my thought was thinking I might, if I'm on the ambulance, drive the ambulance around to another spot to come into a different part of the building, because obviously not a whole lot of fire over here. So,
Let's do that.
Okay, so
I huff some oxygen.
Well, technically drop the beacon over there, but yeah, we know the full swap, but you're going to go ahead and take those 2 saved AP back now, and so I'm going to
I'm going to move you onto the ambulance space and then run you over with the ambulance.
Okay.
Awesome.
Oh, I don't have any saved AP to dodge with.
Okay, so Sean dies.
It's a good thing I'm on the ambulance, and I can take the injury because I've already used my. I've already used one of my equipment, so I can have an injured spot. So yes, and so Lee's 2 cards for his fire deck, and then we roll 3 POI. So we
crazy. And the odds are pretty good they'll actually be victims.
Fire intensifies and flare up. I'm like, obviously the flare ups are gonna suck, but like I don't know.
A flare up can be anything.
Yeah. Hey, maybe the sprinkler system will work on this flare up since it shot sparks on the last one.
Or
I'm
half the
good
ceiling
with
could come down.
it. It is your pick. I'm good with whatever you pick. I don't really have a good argument either way.
Oh man. I have a feeling because this is the last episode and because we're in a shitty factory that the last event is going to be bad.
Yeah.
So
Most
I
likely.
think we want to hold off on playing the event cards. As much as I'd love the extra AP, as much as I'd love possibly a good event,
Yeah.
I just don't want to risk it.
I kind of like that idea, yeah. And it means that we're going... So there's 3 cards left in the fire deck, not counting these 2, so that means we're definitely going to get the accelerate before that, so there is that bit of goodness in that it's one flare-up in this pass that we won't have to deal with. It actually... so either on my turn or Laurie's turn is going to be the accelerate, because it's the bottom is now flare up and burning debris. So fire
whatever that
intensifies is the one we're actually using here. 5,
Great.
7.
Nice. I mean, not nice because we have to roll again. 5, 6 would have been a little better.
Yeah.
No, it
2,
explodes.
2. Still smoke,
Huh.
just smoke. So that's...
Okay, I want to give 1 AP to Roger, definitely, because he might have to dodge twice, because he's right next to fire. Do we place the POIs before I pick this?
No, POI happens first, yes. I was just about to say that, so...
Yeah.
I took that one away from Roger, so we have... Nothing has been given out yet, so 3 POI. 2, 7...
Ooh.
6, 8. Cornerest of corners there.
Jeez.
And
Jeez Louise.
4, 6. Which is
Fire.
actually not next to fire either. So.
The forklift driver has been here the
That
whole
was the other
time.
4, 6.
Stop being me. So Roger, yes.
Yeah, Roger gets 1. Do you think you might drive the ambulance around and go into that place now that there's a hole there?
Oh. Yeah, I could
Oh,
do
yeah.
that. That makes a ton of sense.
You want an extra AP for whatever it is you're up to?
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense, because I was actually thinking about going for that, but the office makes more sense, especially with someone in there standing next to fire. So I just have to stay in that office at the end of my turn, because that's what triggers the reading that is being in there at the end of a turn. So Roger got 1 and I got 1, making it my turn. So that's the saved AP. See, I'm trying to remember to immediately delete when I enter the saved AP. I get the 4 of those and 2 chops. I will go ahead and spend 1 of those and a normal AP to call the ambulance over here and ride it. I'll go ahead and be on the front side of it. Wow, I probably just want to go 1 space in and save the 2 AP.
Or go 2 spaces in and turn the fire into smoke?
Oh, yeah, that's a better idea.
Yeah.
That was why I was giving you the extra AP, because I was thinking you could turn that fire into smoke and maybe be less likely to kill the POI.
Yes, so that's the 3 of those. Good call. Or I could leave that fire and just move over to there. This way I'm safe. Who cares about the POI? Okay, so fire deck happened. We've got 3 POI on the board, so my fire deck happens, and then we read that paragraph, because the fire deck is part of my turn. Yeah. It's the accelerate, so we advance fire twice. And I'll just go ahead and put a flare card in the discard pile there. 2, 8. Gets re-rolled.
Whole thing?
Yeah, because it's in this space, so...
Yeah.
Anything that is... 4, 7... And a second roll, because it's the accelerate, it happens no matter what. 6, 7. Wow. Ooh, that's just an interesting line there. So that's that. So shuffle the fire deck. Okay, and I've ended my turn in this space, so read paragraph 492.
I guess my head is kind of hurting.
That's like the end of the fucking book almost. You nearly run into a figure scrambling through the thick smoke. It is Rose Kaplan, gripping a metal box.
Thank goodness, you found me.
She cries before collapsing to the floor in a coughing fit.
I found a way into Brismore's secret office, and finally found the evidence I need to put him away for life.
She says, patting the case.
But he was suddenly there, and he attacked me.
Her eyes dart to the far wall, where you notice a hidden door.
I managed to knock him out, but he's going to come after me when he wakes up. Please, help me get out of here.
Place POIA face up in the space 2-6. Treat her as a healed victim. So we'll go ahead and just throw a marker on that. Oh, awesome. On the smoky one. Yay. Treat her as a healed victim and read paragraph 502. Put the top card EP 1210 of the episode deck in the archive. Place the next 2 cards on the scene as directed on the cards. Place POIB card next to the scene. Retrieve POIB from the reserve and place it face down in space. Okay. Let me just verify what POIA here says. Place the marker face up on this card until directed by the paragraph book at the end of the episode is the rest of that. Okay. So 12.
Well, she hasn't been killed by that smoke turning to fire by the time it's my turn. I am going to make you grab her and take her out to the ambulance.
Okay. So 12, 10, which is the stop card. Place this in the archive. Place the next 2 cards on the scene as directed on the cards. Okay, turn this card over and put it on the scene, revealing the contents of space 1-8 and 2-8. Oh. 1-8 and 1-7 there. Okay. And turn this card over and put it on the scene, revealing the contents of space 1-8 and 2-8. So that's does that, and there's the secret door.
Okay.
Retrieve POIB from the reserve and place it face down in space 1-8, which I don't know why it has to be face down.
It could be anything in there.
Place 3 closed door markers on the indicated space between 2-7 and 2-8. Okay, place 3 closed door markers on the indicated space. So 1, 2, 3 are stacked there. Guess what? The power cutter can remove all 3 doors for 0 AP. Otherwise, the doors may be opened for 1 AP each. An explosion removes 1 door marker. The hidden room may not be entered if any of the door markers are closed. Spaces 1-8 and 2-8 are now treated as regular spaces for the rest of the episode. They may be targeted with smoke, fire, and debris.
Perfect loadout.
Oh.
Wow. I am glad we talked me into taking the power cutter.
Yep. Just on a wild hunch that it might be useful.
So that was my turn, and we've got more than 3 POI on the board, so we're probably going to be set for a little while.
Yeah, I think so. So much just happened.
So we're just going to go ahead and remove my 2 chop AP that weren't used.
So it's my turn now?
So, yes, I didn't use my chop AP, removed those. It is Lori's turn. Lori has 2 saved AP,
I do.
3 normal, and her free AP.
Where am I? Okay, I'm over there. There's no longer a person there. Okay.
There was never a person there.
Yeah,
there was never a person there.
There
It
was
was
a false alarm there, yes.
Cardboard cutout of Charles Barkley. Okay, so what should I do?
You could
move and put out the smoke.
move to the right, deal with the smoke, move diagonally up, deal with the fire.
I could do that. Yeah. I think that's probably the best use of my time right now.
Yeah, I was
See how many AP you have left after that.
Yeah, because I'm nowhere near any.
I was trying to figure out but it would use up basically all of your AP. If you called the ambulance over, hopped on the ambulance, and rode it back, but I think putting out fires and just walking your way across the board, you do have cushioned boot insoles.
Yeah.
But you would have to
where would
clear
they get me?
that debris to actually get to the other side
Or
because of that
put out
fire being
fire.
there.
Yeah, since there's fire.
Wait, I see something.
What do your elf eyes
One.
see, Legolas?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Damn it, you can get to the healed person in the office. And you could extinguish the smoke on her.
Right.
You'd have to ignore all the other smoke and fire.
4, 5, and put that out. I mean,
Is Sean not already on top of all of that?
my turn is so far away, and there is smoke on Rose Kaplan and next to another POI.
Okay.
So you could extinguish one of the smokes on your way past, or turn the fire into smoke on your way past, and then not end up on her square and just extinguish the smoke.
Yeah, the fire into smoke and then winding up on my square and putting out that smoke, I think, makes a ton of sense. Because it'd be 1, 2, free for that. 3, 4, 5, and your 6th AP there to extinguish that smoke. And you would be on the same square as me.
Okay.
So it's either put out that smoke or turn that fire to smoke.
Put out the other
Turn
smoke.
that fire to smoke.
1, 2, free. So that's the saved and the free extinguish.
1,
2, 3. So that's the movement and 2 of those, and then 2 of those, and then that one to put out. That.
And I didn't even have to use my boot insoles.
So, yeah.
Unless...
if you use the boot insoles, you could get Rose Kaplan out now.
I want to do that.
And
Can
come
I?
back into the building. Yeah. Because it's 1, 2, 3. Oh, you can get her out.
Oh, because she's treated.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that.
So
Might as well.
I
I was going to say that I could have you bring her out, but that's still 2 turns away,
yeah.
and we don't want any burning
That's
debris to land on
1,
her.
2, 3.
Do you read that if she's saved at the end of the episode or now?
It's end of episode is the reading. Oh, and I'm sorry, I actually forgot to put this card. When a firefighter first enters a space with this POI, this is POI B, which we know is in 1-8, even though it's face down for some reason. I guess it's face down just to show that he's knocked out. When a firefighter first enters this space with this POI, read paragraph 427, and then the rest is at the end of the episode. Text
Someone's
there.
getting injured.
And I'm going to go ahead and just pull this card off the board because it's just going to get pushed around and
Done.
make things weird. And since we finished all the stuff on that card.
Yeah.
And all right, I did not add a save for Rose there. So
Still have lots of
Lori,
POIs on the board.
Yeah,
yes.
there's still 4.
So Lori
My turn.
used
is
that.
over.
So Lori still has a med kit,
I used my 2 save
which
AP.
is good. but yeah,
Yes.
um,
And it's said to treat her as if she's a treated victim, right?
healed victim specifically. Yes, that's why I put the
So
healed
she definitely
marker on.
counts as
Yes.
one of the victims who was saved.
Oh yeah, and I think somewhere else in the book it says that they count as saved.
We saved
Um,
4 people already?
yes.
Alright. Well, 1 cat.
Yeah.
Victims.
I saved
All
3
because
of them.
of 3 because of Lee. Yes, I mean technically I saved the cat, but that's because Lee was just like, "Hey, you move your ass."
Yes, I ordered you to save.
Yes.
He's a fantastic puppet master.
So now Lori's fire deck is where we are at. Yes, because all the
Yes.
stuff is right. Yes, and Lee currently has the beacon and the heartbeat sensors on the fire truck, just as statements. And Lori's fire deck is burning debris. So roll for a target space.
I was like, whatever it is, it can't hurt me.
3,
I'm outside.
4.
The
Jeez.
Maxwells are outside.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's just
Okay.
another debris there, which kind of sucks as far as movement.
It does
but
turn that one smoke into fire, but
yes. But
Yeah.
that's
So
really
there's 2 debris there now?
yes.
Okay.
I mean,
Lots of shoveling.
and I mean, which is funny. Not that we ever got to use it because we lost Tidy, but yes, it is a shovel. Was the free marker for Tidy,
Oh. Nice.
which I just loaded in here because I've got all these buttons on this Stream Deck XL. So
sure.
that is all of Lori's turn. Roger has 2 saved AP. I'll get rid of those now. And then his 3 normal and his free extinguish.
Alright, so I think the notion was to head south, go around the curve, and yes.
Can Lori squeeze between the debris spaces? Well, actually, I was thinking, because of where Lori is and how she moves and where the POIs are, if you were to get rid of the fire above the tank, so Lori can like move around there,
Mhm.
get at the POI on the forklift. Like, I don't know exactly what it would take, so if you extinguished the fire above you, moved up, got rid of the debris for 2 more, and got rid
Oh,
of the
there's
fire.
2 debris there, plus the fire.
Yeah.
Well,
Hmm.
on my turn, it just, as far as with that in mind, on my turn, I was thinking of using the power cutter on this, because Brismore being locked in that room, I don't really care about at the moment. So I can do that on a follow-up turn, but I can get this door out of Lori's way, and she could come through this way.
Oh.
So I think going around this way might still be the better option because of the debris.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, if he can
But
move
you might
down.
want to leave the fire by the
Yeah,
door
fires.
in that case, or turn it to
You
smoke.
mean the column 3 one? I would leave that there. I would get rid of what's in the 4th column, and then
Yeah.
use that to slingshot around to the 5.
Hmm.
Yes, I like that. Oh, you might want to turn the fire in column 3 to smoke.
So
1.
Move down.
1, turn this one to smoke.
Okay.
I think this way. Then get rid of this completely, which is that,
Yep.
and then
Move
move
into
there, and then
And
get
then
rid
same
of this
thing.
completely,
Yep, and move into
And-
it,
move into it,
Oh,
and
okay.
hold on to
and
my
save the
point.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's a solid turn there, yeah.
because I can go clean up stuff in that room off to the right or whatever.
Yeah. Okay, so
Accelerate.
Roger's fire deck. Wow. Burning debris.
Oh,
Uh,
did we miscount?
1,
Hell no.
2.
Or
hell
what was the
no.
last one? Accelerate.
Oh.
Well, no, we did the accelerate already. The last one was burning debris, so there
Oh.
are 3 in the deck. Accelerate was 2 ago, so that refreshed the deck. So the first 2 cards were both
Ah.
burning debris,
Weird.
which means that happens. Which that's kind of okay, since like
So
nothing's.
basically, Lori
there at
could
the
have put out those smokes on her way past, and I could have moved her out with the reporter, but we didn't know that she'd be safe till my turn.
Exactly.
Yeah. Speaking of Lee's turn, he has no saved AP, so he's got the 4 and 2 command.
Okay, I want to pick up the heartbeat sensor. And who do I want to use it on? I mean, you're going to find out what the question mark by the door is when you go to saw the door off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So forklift might be better.
I was actually thinking of doing the one in the smoky room, because then I can beacon it towards the door.
Oh,
Oh, right. There's one
there's
there.
an opening there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's smart.
So heartbeat sensor, that one. And surprise,
Okay,
it's a person
switch the
because
beacon, move her up one.
beacon.
Hmm.
Okay.
I mean, you could move Roger to that person and get them out of the building,
Yeah,
and then move Roger back
that's what I
into
was
the
thinking
building.
of.
Kind of now.
Because me and Lori moving is kind of
Yeah, I was thinking
secondary
of moving
at
you
the-
onto the question mark, but I guess you wanted to cut the other door off first. Yeah, and I can beacon her onto the ambulance space on my next turn.
yeah.
'Cause I
Like,
think
if
we want
you-
to take everyone out that door, so we're going to want the ambulance there anyway.
Yeah, that's
Let's just wait to get consent from Roger and then do it.
yeah. Because it's
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 back into the building. That puts him next to the smoke, so he could deal with the smoke on his next turn.
Yep. So Roger, we
Yeah.
have a plan, but we need your consent. The idea was to run you through the smoke, take that woman out the door, and then go back inside.
Yeah, sure.
1, 2,
Good.
3,
How did it get to me again?
4, 5, 6. No, that's
It's my
Lee's
turn.
6
He's
command
commanding you.
actions. So it's
Oh,
those two, and then all 4 of those. So that gets her out of the building and puts you back next to these smokes there. For
sorry, I
when it
didn't
gets back
realize
to
I
your
was going to
turn.
be puppeteered.
Neither did we until you were gone.
Lee's a mastermind.
Lee gets
I think Sean
2.
mentioned it too.
Lee draws 2 cards. Fire intensifies and flare up. Flare up to the bottom of the deck.
Yeah.
Still avoiding those
Just-
event cards.
Well, just because the last
And if all
event's
the
going to be
smoke turns
shit.
to fire.
We want to
Yeah.
put off that last
Yeah,
event.
there are probably a
as-
couple good ones in there, but I really don't think the last one's going to be good in this episode.
Yeah. So the fire intensifies.
We've got a real kicked puppy kind of syndrome.
6.
Oh. Fascinating.
Or
Which kind of sucks. Because it means another
And
roll.
now,
Get in there. 6-5. Which
wow,
is
it's on the other side of a shut door.
6-5, yes. But still just smoke there. Okay.
I'll give 1 AP to Roger and 1 to
Um,
Lori.
Just, I want to count out my turn real quick before doing that. Because it'd be 1, remove that for free. 2, 3, 4 to get rid of that fire. If I had an extra one, I could move back into that space, but I don't know that I have to do that on my turn, so I'm good with 1 for Roger and Lori. Because it means I get
Yeah, 'cause
this
I was
door out of the
thinking-
way and this fire gone.
Yeah, giving it to Lori helps her get down to the question mark. Giving it to Roger helps him extinguish the smoke. So
Yeah. Yeah, and I, again, because on a follow-up turn from here, I'll just come in and deal with those things. So, yes.
Yeah.
I just wanted to make
No.
sure I could actually put out the fire. Which is... So, Lori gets 1, and Roger gets another 1.
one thing, though, is because that office is kind of far away from doors, we might want to have Lori run in there with a med kit. Like, once you've gotten hit over the head, which he's going to do to the first person to meet him, and Lori runs in diagonally, med kits him and drags him out of there.
We have to find out what he's like. He might not be able to be med-kitted because he's unconscious. That is a thing that's happened in the past, so we don't really know.
Yeah, that's why I was thinking have Lori check out the forklift one first,
Yeah.
and then maybe medkit him in his office.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, because that's what, 1, 2, 3 spaces out there. So between your command and her movement, a med kit on this one doesn't feel super necessary.
Yeah.
And again,
But he's
same thing
5
with
spaces away.
that one. Yeah.
Or
so,
4 if you go to the top.
Yeah. So yeah, it's the... I still think... Okay, so we're kind of all in agreement.
Yeah,
we can
my
go
turn's
ahead and actually start my turn, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm still thinking putting out this fire, though. Like, I think it's good just because it's fire next to more fire and kind of near the hellmouth.
And also, if smoke appears between the doorway and the forklift, it turns into fire now, which blocks stuff.
Yes, so, yep. So, 1, and the power cutter to go ahead and...
Once it turns
of course, it's the graphics covering the door. I want a power cut, so... just wait for that to go away. And so we get rid of that. That's free, so that was only 1. That's 2. Oh, let me come back here. I've used 2 of those. Now I'll use the 2 remaining ones to get rid of that fire, and I won't use my chop, and I'm okay with that. Now, my
Shop
fire
the
deck...
forklift.
Yeah. My fire deck is going to be the third. Burning debris. Oh, no. Fire intensifies.
Just waiting for all this smoke to turn into fire before Roger's turn.
Yeah. 3, 5.
Is that the space you just put out?
Yes. Which means it wasn't an explosion, and because it's
Oh,
smoke,
yeah.
it turns to fire, and it's only one fire roll for the fire intensifies.
It's
so
actually awesome.
that was a
job,
great
you.
fucking turn there accidentally entirely. I will not try and take extra credit for it. That worked out real well, yeah. So Lori's got 1 saved AP, 3 normal AP, and then her free AP. Heading to the forklift.
Yes. I just want to make sure I can make it. 1, 2, 3, 4. I can
You can
just
also
make
extinguish
it.
that fire.
1, 2, 3. So that's
1,
that,
2, 3.
that, and that. So yes, you can extinguish that fire and
If you want to
move
use all
on
your
to the
AP.
question mark.
Yes.
So extinguish the fire, and then use the last AP to go there, and it's a person.
Can no. I was like, can I use my cushion boot insoles?
No, because
to-
you used them already.
I already did. Okay.
Yes, you used them last turn to get Rose out.
Oh, I did. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how
Then
you
never
went from
mind.
here to getting Rose from here out to the ambulance in one turn.
All right.
On top of, being able to move diagonally. But
Okay. And then in the ambulance, I removed them from my shoes because they were used, because they make no sense.
Yeah.
All right.
It deflated.
yes.
Do I need to med kit this person?
No. And certainly not on this turn. But we're going to see what's up with Brismore before deciding how. Granted, there is a medkit on the fire engine, but we'll figure those things out.
Yeah.
The fire deck says the fire intensifies on 3-5 again. That worked out real nice. 1-5. Oh, that's a hazmat.
That's the other 1-5.
Yeah, it's the other one.
That was
5.
red one.
Yep, you're right.
Black
Thank
5.
you. 1-5. Yes. Still, just a smoke though. Thank you for catching that. So that would have annoyed me later. 1-4.
1-4.
Which will
That's right
become
next to fire.
But that is enough of a wall
Where's the
that
second
does
one?
not flash over. Yeah, but it's always the second one.
Yeah.
Actually, no, that last time there, it got it on the first one, so that was nice. But
Not
it's
true.
almost always the second one becomes fire.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
It's hardly ever smoke and then more smoke.
Yeah. Roger's turn, right?
Your
Yes,
turn.
that's where we're at.
I think I'm just going to clear this
Saved
room,
AP.
right?
2 saved
So-
AP, 3,
Yeah.
and those.
I feel
Um,
like you can go diagonally to the one on top and then just go in a line.
I was thinking
Or
going
he can just
diagonally to the
go-
one at the bottom,
Extinguish to the left.
hit the left, and
Move
then
to the
go
left.
up one,
Extinguish all the ones around him.
and then
Yeah.
out the door.
Yes, so
Okay.
extinguish that one. Move for
Uh,
free. Use.
Or did you mean
why
diagonally
wouldn't
to
Why
the
wouldn't
left
I
on
start
the
with
bottom?
the bottom one?
Why?
Because you can do that.
Bottom,
Because from
I
here
can-
you can do that to get those two. And now it's a question of, I mean, you hit this one from where you are, and then you can go out here and then hit this one,
okay.
and still have a saved AP left. So, right,
Okay.
one gets that, move one space, extinguish that, leaves that, and I think move into that space because you might shoot back around this way, I think.
Shot back around. Yeah.
And
Does he still have a saved
Okay.
AP?
he saves
Yeah.
that one remaining AP there, yes.
Okay.
And Rogers fire.
See that
deck.
burning debris.
Yep, fire intensifies. One. So it's only going to be,
Boom.
Explosion.
yeah. So door gets blown off. No fire gets added to the board.
Some holes in these walls, though.
That actually a fire does, because that will flash over after that breakthrough, and then one more there. So that just handles the fire intensifies, and we are now 3 cubes later. We are at 11 cubes remaining. 6 is the commendation cutoff.
And 0 means we lose.
Yes. But I do have Rex, so pulling cubes off the board is definitely a possibility. Like, I could go into this room and get those 2 cubes.
Yeah.
I am
That
going
was
to heartbeat
Roger.
sensor. Pick up
let
the
me
heartbeat sensor.
come back over and get these things. He has no saved AP, so 4 and 2 commands. And yes, we know you pick up the heartbeat sensor. I'm fucking tired of reaching for all them. I'll use the heartbeat sensor.
One in the room, not the one in the office.
Dude in a suit.
Another executive.
I'm going to beacon the lady on the fire space up 1 into the ambulance space. Okay, those are my free actions.
So that was the beacon there. There's part of me that wants to be in this space, and I would just have to survive one fire deck roll, because I would repair those 2 and put out that fire.
But we also want you to cut the door to the office off.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There is a time element to this.
Yeah, so I'm actually, yeah, we are at 11 cubes. Saving them immediately isn't. So, I mean, you could put me next to the door. I'd be good with that.
Yeah, I'll move you to next to the door.
So that's the 2 command.
And I will move Lori with the victim to the door.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Thank you.
And depending on what happens on your turn, I think Lori might want to just go back inside and go into the office and medkit that guy, if that's a thing we can do. Because if you leave her at the door, I can beacon her out.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
someone
okay.
can move the ambulance around. I just don't have the AP for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, right. That was all of those. It's if Brismore can't be medkitted, she can medkit the dude in the jacket.
Yeah.
Because
he's
that'll
ongoing.
be our 7th. Which is the win. We don't technically have to get Brismore out to win. I'm sure there's something in there. We can decide to keep going after that. Like, we can look at it, but yeah.
Okay.
We are in really solid position at the moment.
I would not say such things if I were you.
So
All right,
that
let's see my fire deck cards.
he gets 2 fire deck cards. The accelerate or fire intensifies. I would lean towards putting the accelerate at the bottom, since we know the flare-ups are 2 of the 3 flare-ups are already at the bottom. So having them, because the fire deck still has 1, 2. So we've got 3 more turns before we. Well, one of the flare-ups would be in the remaining 3 cards there.
Okay.
But yeah.
Let's just hope we don't have too many explosions right now.
Yeah. So we're taking the fire intensifies, correct? That was...
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
so accelerate goes to the bottom, and the fire intensifies. Five, 4.
The one.
Hellmouth.
No additional damage markers get placed, at least.
Yeah.
It'll make it easier
Well,
for me to move across.
There is fire in the target space, so it is only one roll.
Yep. So it only goes up and down. It doesn't go.
It goes to the sides, too.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. You were just.
Ah!
My God, it's so much fire.
It's because I was busy flashing that over. I forgot.
The thing that sucks for Roger here is that door is closed. There's a way he could have done this, had an open door there.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's okay. It's alright.
If you had, on extinguishing that smoke, gone into the space by the door and opened the door,
mm-hmm.
the open door AP would be the same as the move out the already open door AP.
Yeah.
It's okay. Just hope not to let me get lit on fire. Let's go.
Okay. So that was.
Actually, putting you in the ambulance might be
Lee's?
really useful.
Was that Lee's
actually,
turn?
yeah.
So I want to give bonus AP. Roger's fucked if he gets blown up now, so dodge doesn't matter. I'll give it to Sean and Lori because they're near the POIs.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Okay, so I get a saved AP, 4 normal, and my 2 free chop, and go ahead and power cut these bitches off of there.
Woohoo! So glad we gave a power cutter the day.
And 1, 2 spaces. So that's saved, and that.
Can you use your free chop action on this guy?
When a firefighter first enters this space with this POI, read paragraph 427. Finally, managing to pry your way into the secret room, you see a delirious Jefferson Brismore staggering around. Before you can help him, he crashes into a large filing cabinet which falls on top of him, sending him tumbling to the ground. Blood covers the left side of his face, his eyes are unfocused. He keeps mumbling, "She'll pay for this," over and over again. Treat POIB as a victim. He cannot be healed. So I'm fine leaving his ass here. Because we don't
I don't know. I
need
think
him.
there might be something
there
for
is-
rescuing him.
Yeah.
Does it say anything about read such and such if you rescue him or whatever?
If this
you don't?
POI is saved, read paragraph 334. If not, read 301. So, okay, well, I guess I'll go ahead and
Drag his fat ass out.
do that. Chop doesn't help any here, and I'll go ahead and save that last one.
Ugh.
But when I come out, I can just chop this and save a bunch of spaces
True.
Yes.
to move as I drag his ass outside.
Drag
Because
his
I am
ass.
dragging him by the fucking foot.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, did you hit your head? Sorry. Bonk.
actually, no, I am. I do have him in a fireman's carry, and I just, every time I turn, I make sure I hit a filing cabinet. This fucker's gonna feel every fucking wall on the way out. I mean,
vigilante
let's
mode.
save all these people.
Mm-hmm.
Take it easy over there, Frank.
Granted, this is where we also find out that Rose is actually the arsonist that's been doing all this, and Brismore's actually a good guy. And by Rose getting out, she's gonna run away and get away, and that'll be extra funny, which I'm okay, because Brismore isn't actually a
Out of
good guy.
season
He's a
2.
billionaire. Like, he can't be a good guy. Yeah.
Yeah, she just set fire to his napalm factory.
Yeah.
Fire deck?
So, yes. Fire deck says...
Fire deck.
Flare up, which actually is kind of good for me to get 2 saved AP. Um,
Yeah. Let's find out what this bullshit event is.
well, first, advance this bullshit fire here. 4, 7,
Back in the room that used to have a
yeah,
lot of
That's
smoke.
fine.
which is okay, because it's only the 1 roll, and now we see what the
Now
fuck
hope
the
it's a good
deck
event.
does to us here. Trouble on the docks.
No.
The giant rolling doors on the loading dock come crashing down. Place debris markers on spaces 3-1 and 4-1. This is the
That's
loading
fine.
dock. Who
Yeah,
fucking
Who
cares?
cares? We're nowhere near that. Whatever. They're not even on fire.
Yeah, and that is the entirety of that card. Yeah.
It's just
Yawn.
debris.
Where's the
Yeah.
fire?
Oh,
Um,
how
Now,
quaint.
Lori,
Yes.
I was
I
told
would
there'd be
suggest
flames.
leaving her there.
Yeah.
Going into that room and treating the guy that can be treated
yeah.
with
Okay.
the med kit.
Can I go 1 space over and then 1 up diagonally?
Yes.
Because there's a door?
Or
Yeah.
you could go 1, 2, 3. It's the same thing
Okay.
either way.
I'm going to jump on this dude
but
and
it's
then
the-
treat him.
Free movement,
It's
save
free.
movement, and one of those.
Yep. And then I will
and-
treat.
Use the learn your alphabet, Sean. Medkit on
Mhm.
this guy here.
And then I can get him, like, diagonally out into the hall.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
For 2.
Down to the left and then 1 to the
movement.
right. And I can do what I can on my
Oh,
turn.
right.
You can get him to the ambulance.
Can I?
Yeah.
We already have.
One.
Oh.
Um,
Extinguish that
Oh,
with
yeah.
your free extinguish. Ambulance.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Right, I forgot that
so it turns back
it's,
to fire.
that I can...
It'll turn back to fire, but
hmm
he's out of the
Guy's
building
out.
and saved.
For the purpose of moving
All right.
through it, turn to smoke.
Yeah, it's, you use your free extinguish there just so you can move through it.
Yeah.
Actually, I guess you didn't even have to, but because
Because I can
my
move-
diagonal rules say you have to, the designers say you don't have to. But
I can squeeze diagonally past
Yeah.
fire, but I'm
Does
not
she
comfortable
still have
doing it.
actions?
yes, yeah.
She could
Well, she used up
This is
both
fine.
of those to move those.
Oh.
She had the free extinguish, so it's like if she didn't extinguish, it would not be an action point to be used anyway. But
Yeah.
let's go ahead and save this guy.
does that mean we need to roll a new person?
Yes.
We still have
Oh, no.
POIs on the
There are 3 POI
Oh,
on the
there
board. B
are.
and these 2. So
Right?
yes.
They are all going to
So-
get saved, I think, in the same turn. Maybe.
Maybe.
So Lori's
That does turn back to fire.
The flashover happens
does it
in the
only do-
fire phase.
Oh,
so so it's the sort of thing of this fire intensifies. Let me get back to the right page here. So
If you roll a 1-5 now, then
if we roll a
You're
1-5, it becomes fire as opposed to an explosion is
That'd be
kind of the
really
only
nice.
difference. So once we advance fire here, so like if this was a 1-6, the flashover would happen after this advanced fire, so it would actually count as the 1, because just to bring it back up, that line means advance fire and then do all your flashovers before you do the second thing.
Okay.
So that
I gotcha.
is specifically what the line on that means. So, yeah, flashover happens during the fire deck phase. So it would happen after this first one. So, 4, 4.
Hellmouth.
which just shoots fires out the doors, and they both go away. Besides having those two go out that way.
No damage markers.
Nope.
All right.
Because
Fine
didn't
with
hit
that.
any walls. It went out to open doors. So.
Whoosh.
And so that, and then this does.
No, that flashes over.
Yes. And we did have an explosion in the target space, so blah, 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 blah. And I did not remove Laurie's saved AP. So Roger has a saved AP. I removed that one there. Roger's got his 3 and his 2 free extinguish.
I'm in danger.
Yes.
Yeah.
What you could do... I wouldn't have the dodge AP, but it's not going to matter because you're not going to have another turn, is extinguish moving up and extinguish diagonally the fire that's on the debris, because that breaks up 2 big chunks of fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
or if you want to go to the left...
And he actually would not be
and
standing
up.
next to fire that way.
I think
Oh, that's
up
true.
on and staying on the right half of the board is probably safest for me right now.
The thing about what I just suggested is it doesn't prevent any damage cubes. If you go to the left and up, that prevents damage cubes.
Is damage cube prevent... actually, since I am putting 2 on the board, I think damage cube prevention might be a good thing, yeah.
Yeah, just for... so the building doesn't fall down and we lose.
Well, it's more for the commendation. I don't think we're in losing danger for damage cubes.
Yeah.
But the
We're
commendation...
just trying to hang on to that last commendation. As soon as we rescue these last 3 people all at the same time,
Then game over.
I don't know if it'll matter.
Yeah. So
I could shoot to the left.
Actually, this isn't about what Roger's going to do, but I think, Sean, you might not be chopping.
Okay. Because you're going to be commanding me? Or...
Yes. And I'm going to give you an extra AP, so you'll have 8 action points.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to command you out the door. And then you're going to move down the hall.
So if he...
and call the ambulance.
So that one is the free extinguish. He could then do these 2, ending up here, which gives a bit of a fire break, and takes away 2 that are next to the Hellmouth. And because that's a door, it's only 1 damage cube here.
Yeah.
Type thing. So do you want to do these 2 then, Roger, with your... and not save any? Okay, so...
Yep.
Go ahead and do that.
There's not a commendation for nobody getting injured. And it's probably the last game.
Not like I have to show up for work on the next chapter, so...
And 2 of those. Let's get rid of that. Okay.
Right.
So, Roger's fire deck. The fire intensifies.
Too bad a flare would have been nice. Some dodge AP.
5-1.
5-1.
That one.
Oh, it's the hazmat we haven't
hazmat.
taken care of yet.
But it means another roll.
I think it's all sorted
So
out
do the
for
same.
myself.
5-1.
6-4.
Dude.
Oh.
Which will just
Always the
flash
second one.
over. But yeah, always the second one. Yeah. But not so bad. So Lee has no saved APs, but 4 and 2 commands.
Alright, first I'm going to beacon that lady out onto the ambulance space. I'm going to command you...
Actually, go ahead and direct the beacon thing there.
Left, and down.
So 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3.
So on your turn, you bring him out the door and call the ambulance.
Yeah, I should have enough AP for that.
7, 8. Yep.
Assuming that we don't get fire between you two, or between those spaces.
And
2 fire deck cards.
burning debris or flare up.
Oh.
Burning debris
I mean,
could drop burning debris between you and the door. Flare up, I think, is safer. We could get damage cubes, but I think we'll save enough.
yeah.
I mean, the danger of a flare-up is the first roll lands on you, and the second one lands between.
No, flare up is just one roll, and it's smoke.
Oh,
If it doesn't land on fire, it's just smoke, or next to fire, it's just smoke.
It's just
the event
card that we don't
that
know
we
what
have to
it'll
deal
do.
with there.
The events have been shitty.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pick the event and hope that it's a good one.
Yep.
All right.
It could be.
Burning debris to the bottom
It
of
might
the deck.
block the door.
Okay. Yeah.
We'll just have to see.
Though, if it does block the door, we do technically win, because
Yeah.
I can call the ambulance over, and that's our 7.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a matter of figuring out what to do with Brismore. For our flare up, 3, 6.
See my saved AP.
Oh, right, yes.
You're on.
Well, as long as it doesn't turn
Yes.
smoke
Where
to fire.
3-6 is where you
Event.
are.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's the arsonist. He's literally trying to light fire to you right now.
Does smoke turn to fire?
Nope. Wrong place,
Smoke
wrong
explode?
time.
No.
Trisha radios you.
I just got a call from the police. The mayor and deputy mayor are trapped in the building.
What?
Turn over Piezo Eye from the POI pool until you reveal 2 victims. Put them face up in space 6-8. If 6-8 contains fire, use the arrows. Return any revealed blanks to the POI pool. So.
You're fucking joking me.
Is there anything about
There.
Dog mayor! Dog mayor!
Yes.
having to save them?
No, I read
Is
the
there
entirety of the card.
Then fuck them.
Yeah,
Fuck that dog mayor.
there's literally nothing on here that says anything.
Nah, good boy.
So, yes,
okay.
He's been a bad boy.
Turn over Piezo Eye from the POI pool until you reveal 2 victims. Put them face up in space 6-8. If it contains fire, use the arrows. Return any revealed blanks to the POI pool. And that is the entirety of that card.
Okay, I give the extra saved AP to Sean and Lori. Lori, in case something weird happens.
Okay.
So I
Get
get
this asshole out of here.
4 saved and 4 of those. So 1, 2, 3 on the
And we
ambulance
win.
space. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then I call the ambulance. Lori, are you going to ride?
I would like
I
to
mean-
ride on the ambulance. Yes, I want to be there.
We could try and get them out because of how close it is. But yes, I will go ahead and call the ambulance over. And 3 more get added there. And
Lori can get to that space.
she can only carry 1 and use the med kit, so it's not like she can treat. And so
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much. It would, yeah.
It would basically be Lori moving and moving back. It would probably have to get to my turn again, I think.
If someone else,
which means we're going to have the accelerate.
Of...
We're going to have the accelerate. We're going to have flare-ups. There's nothing that says we have to get them out. Those things will just suck. I think we just won the game.
I think we saved 7 victims. We just assume that everybody else makes it out safe. Somebody saves the dog mayor. Maybe it's the next...
The fire's in the other part of the building.
Yep.
I mean...
Yeah,
it's literally a door right there for them.
We assume that fighting the fire does not stop when we win the game. We assume that any other victims in the building are also saved. It's just not part of the game.
Yeah. And because we're going to go through flare-ups, it means we're basically going to empty the event deck, which we know is going to suck.
Yeah.
So
I don't want to keep playing.
Winners.
Winners.
Yeah, so Lori could move into there. Like, if someone else could call the fire truck, I'd say we try it. But I have to drive the fire truck. I think. Right?
Yes. The fire truck has to be driven.
Yeah.
Yes. Because there's a med kit on the fire truck.
Right.
Oh, right. Yeah.
If the fire truck could be called, which it can't, I would write it down there, pick up the med kit. Well, actually, I could beacon someone. I could beacon someone closer to the door, pick up the med kit, go in there, use the med kit on the one that's left farthest in, send Lori in. And they could guide that person out and pick up the beaconed one on the way. It's just I don't have enough AP. If I had 2 more AP... Wait, let me count this.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I do not have enough AP, even if someone else would have to be able to call the fire truck, and you can't. It would take too many more turns.
I got debris on my eyes.
Was it
yeah,
flaming?
it's not flaming. It's not on, my eyes are not on fire.
Oh.
If it didn't take Lori's next turn, Roger's next turn, my next turn, and Sean's next turn to rescue them both, I'd say try it just in case there's something in the ending cards that says if he rescued the dog mayor. But
how do they know that we'd pick the dog to be the mayor?
Premonitions.
I think we have to call it.
We gotta
Our
call
board
it.
game involves witchcraft.
There's just so much fire.
How did they know we'd have the cutters? There's just so much fire. Who brings a dog to a napalm factory?
On the fire.
The same people who elect him to be mayor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just knitting. I'm just sitting here.
Yeah, I think you are
swatch.
1 AP shortly. If you had 1 more AP between the med kit and Lori, we would have been able to get them out on your turn, but the fact that it has to get to my turn, it's just not worth it. So, yeah. Well, we already called winner, so...
Yep. It's done is done.
It would need either have 9 AP on my turn or 7 AP, and Roger can call the fire truck. There's just no other way to do it.
Yeah. Flip and read this immediately after you win or lose this episode.
Right.
Read the appropriate paragraphs on cards POI A and B. If B is not on the board, read paragraph 507. Regardless, then read 330. Okay, so... if this POI is saved, read paragraph 475 for POI A. So 475. After the fire, your team spots Rose Kaplan at the edge of the scene. Next to her, a familiar police detective reads through the files in the metal case Rose was carrying when you found her. The detective is clearly excited to see the evidence that incriminates Brismore. Rose smiles to herself as a paramedic arrives to treat a cut on her forehead. POIB. If this POI is saved, read paragraph 334. After the fire, Brismore walks over and addresses your team as you pack up the fire engine.
I want to thank you. You'll never have to worry about funding again.
You might want to save some of that money, Brismore. A familiar police detective walks up behind him. Under one arm is a metal case that you recognize as the one Rose was carrying when you found her. Brismore's eyes go wide when he sees it. The detective hands it to one of the uniformed officers next to him. Arson, kidnapping, and a whole lot more. We finally have what we need to put you away for a long time. Another officer steps forward and places handcuffs on Brismore, who seethes as police lead him away. Endgame evaluation, episode 12. Check the commendations at the end of episode 12 guide. Perform the end actions described in the handbook, then read the last card in pack 12. We do the commendations first, and then we read 371, which is off of the previous card here. So you win the game with no lost victims. So we get that one.
Nobody died.
But the dog mayor.
The accelerant tank has had no explosions. Yeah, that had a few. Have 6 or more damage markers remaining at the end of the episode, and we have 11.
Woohoo.
Okay, so now we read paragraph 371. The fire engine rolls away from the smoldering ruins of the warehouse, and the team heads back to the station. Today was a victory. As for the future, your firefighting team is certainly bound to face more dangerous scenes that need your help, but you're proud of the progress you've made. From the untested cadets you were in training, everyone certainly has come a long way. As the sun goes down on this day, you feel that Station 4 has done everything you can to help keep the community whole and safe. Read the next card in the episode pack.
Community whole. That was my nickname.
No.
I don't need
Saw
to
it
know that.
coming. Couldn't stop
Put-
it.
Put all cards with the archive with the number EP12 in the archive and episode 12. Look under the game box insert for envelope 5 and open it.
Oh, jeez.
What?
So, I knew there was something under the insert. I have no idea what it is.
This will give you instructions for how to make your own napalm and start your own warehouse fires.
Yay!
Don't.
We can be part of the
Don't,
new
though.
trend. But
Like,
It's a
just
commemorative
becomes so
pile of
trendy.
oily rags. Congratulations on your victory.
Envelope 5, which is
wow.
freaking massive. Like, it is the entire size of the box.
Very big.
Like the board for episode 13 might be in here.
Or is it just like how to make this into an ongoing game so we don't just throw everything away?
God fucking damn it.
It's episode 13.
Episode 13, right there in the
Lucky
corner there.
number 13.
Haha.
Oh,
Jokes on us.
episode 13.
Yeah, double
Yeah.
top secret.
That was on camera.
Okay, it's
Yeah, you held it up in front of your face. I don't know if that
well,
made it.
which means I pulled it out, and I saw this when I pulled it out.
Uh-huh.
That's why I said,
So-
God damn it, because I saw that
Yeah,
episode
we all-
13.
We all saw. Warehouse 13.
Okay, that is the entirety. Okay, so yes, we've got an episode 13 pack there. So just to show you all the fire station log, it's got our 12s. So they gave us a sticker for 13.
Wow.
Bastard.
Amazing.
So
Well, I was kind of sad to see it end, but
episode 13, loose ends, but that's, do not play until after episode 12. So I guess we're going to have part 15 of 14 for this series. So yeah, there's one more episode for this, so hooray.
Yay.
Well, I didn't expect us to be here, but it looks like we've got one more surprise episode. Join us in 2 weeks for the actual finale. Probably.